Welcome to Telugu Academy. In today's AP Geography, we're going to discuss about district profile of Kurnool. So what are the mineral resources found in this district? The major mineral resources. So Kurnool district possesses enormous deposits of limestone, even Balam caves. We are going to discuss about them. So Balam caves are also limestone caves only. So obviously there are high number deposits of limestones suitable for cement factories. Even Kurnool also has so many cement factories. Even Kadapa also has cement factories because of wherever there are deposits of limestone. Wherever there are deposits of limestone, definitely you will get to see cement factories in that particular region. So apart from this, the important minerals of economic value in the district are barytes, yellow shale, white shale, steatite, etc. So apart from limestone is a major resource. Apart from other major resources are barytes, yellow shale, white shale and steatite. Limestone occurs in Kallur. Which part? In the parts of Kallur, Orvakal, Dhon, Pipalli, Panyam, Banganpalli, Oak, Gadivemula and Kolimigundla mandals. So all in these regions, we'll get to see the limestone resources or limestone ores like resources. Next, coming to the other details, we have seen that Kurnool district lies in Krishna basin. How much? 58% of Krishna basin and 41% of in Pennar basin. So main rivers, we have already seen what are the main rivers. So now coming to the political administration. So it was the first capital of Andhra Pradesh. When Andhra has been formed from Madras presidency, the Kurnool was made the first capital. So till from the year October 1st 1953 to October 1st 31st October 1956, that is November 1st 1956. So it was the capital of Andhra state because when Andhra was formed from Madras, Andhra was called as Andhra state, not Andhra Pradesh. So after 1956, Andhra has been nomenclatured as Andhra Pradesh. సో మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మద్రాస్ నుంచి వీడి కొత్త రాష్ట్రంగా తయారయ్యామో అప్పుడు ఆంధ్ర రాష్ట్రం అనేవారు. దానికి మన ఫస్ట్ సీఎం టంగుటూరి ప్రకాశం పంతులు గారు. సో అప్పుడు కర్నూల్ని మన క్యాపిటల్గా మన రాజధానిగా నిర్ణయించారనమాట. 1956 తర్వాత వి స్టార్టెడ్ కాలింగ్ యాజ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. అప్పుడు క్యాపిటల్ని మళ్ళీ హైదరాబాద్కి మార్చడం. అగైన్ దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ హిస్టరీ. సో Andhra state during this period, the present day district court buildings were used by the state assembly. So this is the history of this Kurnool. Now coming to the power sector. So power sector of this particular district. So the district receives its power supply from, it has good number of rivers. We know that Tungabhadra and Hundri and next one is Kunduru. So the district receives its power supply from Tungabhadra and Hampi hydroelectric power stations. Hampi is in Karnataka. So it receives its power from Tungabhadra and Hampi hydroelectric power station. Srisailam hydroelectric power project is constructed across the river Krishna at a distance of 3 kilometers from famous Srisailam temple. So anybody who have visited Srisailam temple definitely will visit the Srisailam dam also. And near the dam only we get to see hydroelectric power project. So it receives its power from one is from Tungabhadra and next one is Hampi hydro power project, electric power project, and other one is Srisailam hydroelectric power project. So this hydro power project is built hardly 3 kilometers from Srisailam temple. Yeah, one more thing to tell. Srisailam temple is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas and one of the Shakti Pitas. 18 Shakti Pitas and 12 Jyotirlingas. So the total cost of project was 433 crores. There are 7 hydro generators of 110 megawatts. How many? There are 7 hydro generators of 110 megawatts in Srisailam project. So this is how Kurnool district receives its power. Next, coming to irrigation. The gross cropped irrigated area of the district is 2.77 lakh hectares. What are the demographics of this district? Area, it has 17,658 square kilometers. It has 17,658 square kilometers. Next, population 40 lakhs 53,463. What's the population of district? 40 lakhs 53,463. Next, population growth rate. It's a 14.85. It's a very good number. Population growth rate is 14.85%. Sex ratio, 988 females per every 1,000 males. What is the sex ratio of this district? 988 females per every 1,000 males. Next, density of this district, 230. What's the density? 230 persons per square kilometer. Literacy, only 59.97%. In that, male literacy 70.10%, female literacy 49.78%, and urban population only 28.35%. That means the rest are the rural population. Rural population 71%. Kurnool is also mostly a predominantly agrarian, it has an agrarian agriculture. So 71.65% of people stay in rural areas. So forest extent, that is 3,515 square kilometers is the forest extent. What it in percentages? 19.91% of the total forest cover or total forest cap. What is the child death rate? 43 is the child death rate. So these are the demographics of the Kurnool district. Now coming to the administrative setup. So we already seen that administrative headquarters. Kurnool is the administrative headquarters of this district. Next, revenue divisions. There are 3 revenue divisions. Kurnool, Adoni and towns. There are 12 towns and revenue mandals 54, revenue parishads 53, municipalities 8, municipal corporation only 1, that is Kurnool City Municipal Corporation. Then Gram Panchayats 899, revenue villages 898, primary health centers 83, and average rainfall 670.5 mm is the average rainfall. Total factories 1111 factories, 1111. So parliamentary constituencies, how many parliamentary constituencies? Only 2 parliamentary constituencies. It means that only 2 member of parliaments, 2 MLAs come from this district, represent this district in the Parliament of India. Next, assembly constituencies. There are 14 assembly constituencies. It means that 14 MLAs come from this region. 14 MLAs do represent this region in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Now coming to other details. Kurnool district, what's the ranking in population? It ranks 10 with, in the state of AP, the ranking of Kurnool district in population is 10th with 40,53,460 people, accounting for nearly 4.63% of the total population of the state as per 2011 census. Again and again I am mentioning that we are taking 2011 census because census are conducted for every 10 years, but because of after 2011 the next census are to be conducted in the year 2021, but because of pandemic COVID-19, 2021 census have not been conducted. That's the reason 2011 census are to be taken. Those are the authentic census till that those are the latest numbers to be considered. So How much it contributes? Nearly 4.63% of the total population of the state as per 2011 population census. While in area it occupies a third place. So it is a third largest district in the state of Andhra Pradesh in area wise. Ante Visthirana, ante area lo idi third largest district after Anantapur and West Godavari, that too with 17,655 square kilometers, which accounts for nearly 6.41% of the total area of the state. In the total area of the state, it accounts for 6.41% in the total of state. So at present, Kurnool has 3 revenue divisions, next 54 revenue mandals, 53 mandal parishads, 1 municipal corporation, 4 municipalities, 4 Nagara Panchayats. So other important things about this district is like it stands first in oil seeds production. So the district stands first in oil seeds production in the state. Next, cotton research center. Cotton research center is located in Nandyala of this district. In which place? In Nandyala. Next, major crops. What are the major crops? Already we have seen that it has red soil. Predominantly it has 2 types of soils. One is red soil, other one is black cotton soil. So paddy is grown. Next major crop is tobacco because of black cotton soil. Cotton. Next, tobacco because of black cotton soil, and even groundnut, bajra, koralu and jawar are also grown or agriculture in this Kurnool district. These are the major crops of this district. Next one is major minerals. What are the major minerals of this district? Iron ore, lead, asbestos, barytes and white clay are the major minerals of this district. So other industries, what are the famous or major industries located in this district? We've already seen they do have a limestone, limestone major mineral. One of the major minerals is limestone. So cement factories we'll get to see. Apart from that, AP Carbines Limited, Rayalaseema Paper Mill, Rayalaseema Green Energy Limited. Next, Panyam Cement, Rayalaseema Alkalides Limited and Priyadarshini Cements. These are the major industries located in this district. Now coming to the projects. What are the important or major projects of this particular area? So Srisailam project is a very famous one and very important project. Next, Tungabhadra Canal, Eluru Branch Canal and KC Canal. KC Canal, Telugu Ganga and Handri Neva are the major projects of this district. What are the tourist destinations? What are the places to be visited? If we visit this district, what can be seen or what to be seen? First one is Kondareddy Buruju. It's a famous monument. We can say a kind of fort, a castle in between the heart of the Kurnool city. You'll get to see so many movies have also used this place for their locations. So Kondareddy Buruju is located in the heart of Kurnool and believed to be built by the Rajas of Vijayanagaram. Which Rajas? So Vijayanagaram Rajas have been seem to be built this Kondareddy Buruju. It was a part of Kurnool fort and was used as a prison. Earlier it was a part of Kurnool fort and it was used as a prison, means jail. Dani jail laga vadukunevaranta. So one revolutionary Kondareddy attained martyrdom in this prison. Since then the palace is known as Kondareddy Buruju. So at a time of Britishers or other times, like one revolutionary have died in that particular prison or fort or Kondareddy Buruju. Since then it is called as Kondareddy Buruju. It's a very famous monument. So whoever visits Kurnool definitely will get to see this monument. Next one is the most famous religious place, Srisailam, because It is not only famous in Andhra Pradesh, it is also one of the famous religious destination all over India, because this is one of the 12 like Jyotirlingas, 12 Jyotirlingas. That is, this is second Jyotirlinga. So there are 12 Jyotirlingas which are dedicated to Bhagavan Shiva. So this is the second one. Jyotirlingas all over India, like from north to south and east to west. So this is the one of the famous Jyotirlinga. Apart from that, this is one of the Shakti Pitas. 18 Shakti Pitas. Pitas of Goddess Parvati or Goddess Parvati. So, Shiva Shakti. So, here both the goddesses, like it's a abode of both the goddesses, Shiva and Shakti. So, it is located at 180 kilometers from Kurnool and 210 kilometers from Hyderabad at an altitude over 1500 feet. It is on a hillock. So, nearly 1500 feet is in the highest altitude above the sea level in the picturesque natural environment of the northmost part of Nallamala hill ranges. Srisailam is in which part of the Nallamala hills of Kurnool means, if it's a question is asked like that, southernmost range or northernmost range. Srisailam is in the northernmost range of Nallamala hills. So the temple at Srisailam is an ancient and sacred place of South India. The presiding deity of the place is Brahmaramba Mallikarjuna Swami in natural stone formation in the shape of lingam, and is listed as one of the 12 Jyotirlingas existing in the country. So it is a most visited religious place, because not only from Andhra Pradesh, all over from India. The temple built in 4th century, and the walls are carved with depictions of elephants, hunting scenes, and God Shiva in different manifestations. Apart from the main temple, there are other places like Sikhareshwara, the gates of heaven, Hatakeshwaram, and Paladhara Panchadhara, Sakshi Ganpati, Shivaji Spurti Kendra, Patala Ganga are well worth for visiting. So apart from this, there are other, like we have seen that Brahmarambika temple and Sakshi Ganpati, Paldhara, Panchadhara, and next Hatakeshwaram, next Patala Ganga, and Shivaji Spurti Kedam. There is a monument of Chhatrapati Shivaji, like great Maratha leader. So people say that there is one కేవ్ సొరంగం అంటే ఒక సొరంగం ఉంది. సో అక్కడ నుంచి ఆ పర్టికులర్ ప్లేస్ నుంచి మనం ఆ సొరంగం చేస్తే డైరెక్ట్గా విల్ రీచ్ ద శ్రీశైలం టెంపుల్. శివాజీ ఆ సొరంగంలోంచి వస్తూ ఉండేవాడు అనేసి అని అలాగా ఒక నానుడు, ఒక స్టోరీ లాగా ఉందన్నమాట. సో ఇట్స్ అ మస్ట్ విజిట్ ప్లేస్, మస్ట్ విజిట్ రిలీజియస్ ప్లేస్. అండ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ దాట్, ఇట్స్ అ బ్యూటిఫుల్, ఎందుకంటే నల్లమల అడవిలో ఉంది కాబట్టి టెంపరేచర్ కూడా చాలా తక్కువ ఉంటుంది అండ్ చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. సో డెఫినెట్లీ ఇఫ్ పాసిబుల్ ప్లీజ్ డూ విజిట్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ మహానంది. సో అదర్ tourist destination of this district is Mahanandi. Mahanandishwara temple is in Mahanandi Mandal, is a reputed pilgrim center, and the date backs to the 7th century. It is located at a distance of 14 kilometers from Nandyal and 18 kilometers from Kurnool. It is a scenic spot having its location to the east of the Nallamala hill ranges in a natural setup for ravishing beauty surrounded by thick fir. The remarkable feature is the crystal clear water which flows throughout the year from perennial springs. So the festival of Mahanandishwara is celebrated during Feb and March. At that time, you'll get to see so many devotees visiting this place. Apart from the above, there are other places like Pushkarani, a pond with water so clear, pure, and Kodanda Ramalayam and Kameshwari Devi temple visiting area to visiting this place. So Mahanandi, another tourist destination or religious destination we can to visit in Kurnool district. Next one is Ahobilam. So it is a great religious center of antiquity and is situated at the distance of 68 kilometers from Nandyal, 28 kilometers from Alagadda and 160 from Kurnool. At Upper Ahobilam, worship is offered to Nava Narsimha or Nava Narsimha, 9 forms of Lord Narsimha, whereas the Lower Ahobilam, down the hill, temple of Prahalada Varada is located. So there are Nava Narsimhas, means 9 Narsimha Swami temples. In the Upper Ahobilam, they visit this 9 Narsimhas, and the Lower Ahobilam, there is a Prahalada Varada Swami. Other sites worth seeing are Amrutavalli, Tava temple and Sannidhi Pushkarani and Bhashyakara Sannidhi. So these are the other places to visit in this particular Ahobilam. Next one is Mantralayam. Mantralayam is a famous abode of Guru Raghavendra. He is a famous saint. It is situated on the banks of river Tungabhadra and lying 90 kilometers from Kurnool. It derives its importance from the Jiva Samadhi of Madhava saint Raghavendra Swami. So Raghavendra Swami is one of the Madhava saint. Jiva Samadhi means when he was alive only, he has been captivated or he has been made into a samadhi when he was alive, like in a sitting position. They do visit from Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So this is a very famous abode of Raghavendra Swami, who is a Madhava saint. They are like Vaishnavets, Shaivets, Madhavets. He is from a Madhava saint. The Chaudhries and Sanskrit school. Here the other famous things to be visited are the Chaudhries and Sanskrit school. The people, Sanskrit Pandits do teach Sanskrit for many children of from age 6 to 14 and 16. Are the real attraction of these places and draws thousands of devotees from the South India, particularly Madhavas, who are the devotees of this Madhavachari. Madhavachari do visit this temple. On there, the places to see including Raghavendra Swami Brindavan. This where Raghavendra Swami has been into Jiva Samadhi, that is called as Brindavan. Brindavan means what? Like a place where tulsi trees, tulsi plants are grown. So here on the top of the Samadhi, a tulsi plant is grown. So that is the reason it is called as Brindavan. Next, the tomb that Swami entered alive. Next, Panchamukhi Anjaneya Swami temple and Venkateswara Swami temple are the important visiting places. So next one is Yaganti. Which is at 11 kilometers from Banganpalli and 90 kilometers from Kurnool, situated amidst natural scenery with caves and waterfalls around. The presiding deity is Uma Maheshwara Swami, popularly known as Yaganti Swami. So Yaganti is also a very famous religious destination where Yaganti Swami is residing. The deity is in the form of statue and its tower possesses beautiful sculptures. The most striking, the most important feature of this Yaganti is there is a Nandi. Nandi means a bull, that is a sculpture of a bull, that is a vehicle or vahana of the god Shiva. So in the size of 15 into 10 into 8. So it keeps on, like people say that it keeps on growing. It kept on growing its size. So people also do visit this particularly this place to see this Nandi. Next are Belam caves. Belam caves are one of the most famous caves in Indian subcontinent, not only in India, not only Andhra Pradesh, not only India, in Indian subcontinent. Belam caves are located near Belam village, Kolimigundla Mandal in Kurnool district. The caves lies at a distance of 110 kilometers from Kurnool via Banganpalli. Belam caves made known in 1982 and which are the second largest natural caves in Indian subcontinent. Not only in Andhra, not only in India, Indian subcontinent means like Pakistan, like Afghanistan, Nepal, and this all comes under Indian subcontinent. After Meghalaya caves. So, after Meghalaya caves, these are the largest caves in Indian subcontinent. These underground caves are located on a flat agricultural field, have three well-like cavities, with the central one being the main entrance to the caves. After a distance of 20 meters at the entrance, the cave is horizontal and has a length of 3,229 meters. These are longer than the Borra caves of Vizag district. Borra caves near Araku. They are also biggest caves, limestone caves. Even Balam caves are biggest than these Borra caves. They have long passages, chambers, freshwater galleries and siphons. There are some landmarks inside named as Simhadwaram, Kotilingalu, Mandapam. Okay. These are the geographical physical formations like stalactites and stalagmites, but local people identify some structures in those stalactites and stalagmite and start calling them as like Simhadwaram, Mandapam, all other things, whatever they see in that form. So all this makes Balam Caves a geographical and archaeological worldwide attraction. Not only from India, even all over the world, people love to visit this Balam Caves. Next one is Rayalaseema Sanctuary. Rayalaseema Sanctuary, it is a dedicated sanctuary for the Great Indian Bustard. The Great Indian Bustard, that is called as Battameka. The Rayalaseema Sanctuary is located in Midtur Mandal and about a distance of 60 kilometers from Kurnool, hardly one hour from Kurnool. Apart from a wide variety of birds and animals, this sanctuary is renowned as one of the last refuges of the endangered species Great Indian Bustard, that is Battameka. Battameka pit antarannamata danni, which is a heavy ground bird like a young ostrich or a peahen. అంటే ఒక చిన్న ఆస్ట్రిచ్ కానీ ఒక పీహెన్ అంటే మన నెమలి సో నెమలి ఎలా ఉంటుంది, చిన్న నెమలి ఎలా ఉంటాయో అలా ఉంటుందన్నమాట ఈ గ్రేట్ ఇండియన్ బస్టర్డ్. ఇట్ కెనాట్ ఫ్లై సో మచ్ హై, బట్ ఎక్కువ ఇట్స్ అ హెవీ గ్రౌండ్ బర్డ్ అనమాట. సో వన్ ఆఫ్ ది లాస్ట్ రెఫ్యూజెస్ ఆఫ్ this Rayalaseema Sanctuary is one of the last refuges of this endangered species, Great Indian Bustard. So these were the places to be visited in the Kurnool district. These are tourist attraction destinations of the Kurnool district. Now coming to the important personalities of this district. So important personalities are like Damodaram Sanjeevayya. So Damodaram Sanjeevayya, who hails from this district, is the first Dalit CM, Chief Minister of AP. Not only AP, he was the first Dalit Chief Minister of all over India only. Means ఒక దళితుడు చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్గా అయ్యారు అంటే ఫస్ట్ మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ నుంచే, అంటే ఇండియా మొత్తం మీద ఒక దళిత్ సీఎం ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారంటే ఫస్ట్ దళిత్ సీఎం హీఈస్ దామోదరం సంజీవయ్య. సో హీ హేల్స్ ఫ్రమ్ కర్నూల్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్. Next one is Kotla Vijay Bhaskar Reddy. He is also from Kurnool district only. He was a CM of Andhra Pradesh from 1982 to 1992. So Damodaram Sanjeevayya was chief minister in the year 1960. So he was Kotla Vijay Bhaskar Reddy was CM from the year 1982 to 1992, means he ruled for nearly 10 years. Next one is Sardar Nagappa. So he was a revolutionary, you can say, was a great Dalit leader. So he represented Kurnool constituency. And next he have been to the Ambedkar constituency. So people famously affectionately call him as Kurnool Ambedkar. He is called as Kurnool Ambedkar. He is Sardar Nagappa. So this is Yaganti Nandi. We can see it keeps on growing. The size of the Nandi is very big. These are the Balam caves. This is one of the meditation hall of the Balam caves. The entrance is something like a well. If you enter the passage, they keep on like horizontally, there are very big hallways or corridors. This is Mantralayam, like Raghavendra Swami Mutt. Inside this Mantralayam, inside this temple, you'll get to see the live Sajiva Samadhi of Brindavan, which is called as Brindavan by all the Madhavas. In this Mantralayam, this is the Mantralayam. This is in the river banks of Tungabhadra. Which river? Tungabhadra. So, that's all for today. Hope so we have covered everything about this Kurnool district. So let's meet up with another district in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.